This is an absolute new low for Plarium, and man, I'm just so pissed with them. Now, you're gonna ask me what? So I was on vacation for like the last week, and you know, I kind of logged in just to do clan boss, a couple of quick dailies, and that was it. But I came in and I saw today, my first day back from vacation, we had a summoning event, right? 2x for the fusion. Cool, great. The problem with this is they locked a big part of what most of us would have gone for, which is a 5-star perfect soul for store, the fusion, right? Usually with the fusions, we get a path event or something down the line. Now, before you go out and say, hey, you're jumping on it too early to this, I've asked twice on, are we going to get anything after this? Are we going to be able to still acquire a perfect soul for this guy? Because honestly, if you get the perfect soul for him with the fusion, it changes a lot of things for them, right? A 5-star perfect soul is a big thing for a fusion. That said, the answer I got was nothing, right? Absolutely nothing. And this pisses me off even more. Like, okay, cool. You want to lock a champion behind this? Do you? Go for it. No problem. Have fun. But now you're locking a soul for a fusion. And this is actually something big for a lot of the player base. Going for these, I mean, a 5-star soul gives you crit damage, depending if you need it or not. It gives you 75 accuracy or 75 resistance, again, depending on if you need it or not. Most of these champions are going to need it. And the big problem is it's a necessity for a lot of us if you're going into any sort of hard mode dungeons or any other difficulty, because of the one stupid thing, right? Which is the immunity, or not immunity, the damage reduction that you get because of having a higher soul, right? Let me see here. Let me see if I can pull it up. Hard mode. Here we go. They have the awakening weakness. Decreases the damage inflicted by the boss for the awakening level, depending on what star you have. This is so stupid. So stupid. And yes, that's for you, Bronco. But I'm just so annoyed at the fact that this is what they decided to do, right? And let's go ahead and catch up on some of the other things. First of all, we've got the champion challenge, or the champion pass, right? Now, you did my boy He-Man dirty. He is a phenomenal, like, nostalgia type of thing for me, right? When I was a kid, I loved He-Man. He-Man and the Masters of the Universe were the shit for me. I loved watching it all the time. But you put him again behind a paywall. Now, some of you may say, well, it's a $40 champion and it's not bad, right? It's much cheaper than what their legendary champions are in the past, where they value them at like $300-400. I get you on that, and I agree. As value-wise for what Plarium thinks, what the champions cost, this is way better of a value. But the problem is they're putting him behind the paywall, right? So this is going to make it that a lot of the player base cannot get him. Listen, you want to put something like this out? Fine. Put the $40 price tag on it, and then make it a guarantee towards the end. That way the players that can get him are going to get him. Put it freaking 20 shards in, right? Put him on a path event or something where the other player base can get him. Because now, if you're locking these guys out, it is an absolute dog shit event, right? And then on top of that, I'm looking at Skeletor and I'm like, wait a minute. He's supposed to be a big, badass champ, right? A big, badass dude. Now, the fact that you're putting him, you know, with the 14-day event and giving us the 5-star soul, cool, great, good job, right? That's what we want you to do. But his kit is absolute shit. Come on. What is this guy going to do? He is honestly a Vault Guardian. I don't see him being used anywhere. I'm going to get him in 2 days, right? And I'm going to do some playtesting. But it's absolute, like, why? Like, and to make it more of a thing, you literally did not announce anything, did not say anything. We just got one day and say, oh, hey, here, new champions, new 14-day login. Like, you didn't build it up a little bit. And especially with all the bad publicity and shit you've been getting because of the Hydra. And don't even get me started on that what's next video, because you have done, there are some of the things in the video that I like. There are some of the things in the video that I hate. First of all, why do we need another Clash event, right? Why the fuck do we need another Clash event for the new boss? Just absolute stupid. This is what's going to cause more drama. You don't fucking need this, right? And then on top of this, you tell us that you're going to do a auto battle for Hydra. How can we trust that you're going to do this right, where you've screwed so many things up? And I do hope that if you do put a Hydra Clash or a Hydra battle, auto battle in, sorry, that you at least give us the opportunity to free rebattle, because the RNG in this game is so fucking bad that you are, you know, I could see going into an auto battle with a team that ordinarily normally would do 400 or 500 million, and on an auto battle it does 20 million, and then have to be forced to keep that key. That's absolute shit. And then even at that, right, you're adding in, sorry, it's more funny and comical because of how bad it is than anything else, but you're adding in the auto battle to a competitive mode. It's like saying, hey guys, Clan Boss now is going to be a competitive mode, so let's go ahead and do auto battles on here. Who would honestly even do that? Who is going to benefit from the auto battle in Hydra? Players that don't really give a shit, that could just do a one key barely or just about it, but you're not really going to reduce anything. Now, that said, you are doing some good things, like having us run the multi-battles in the background, which is cool. I like that. It's about freaking time. You're talking about giving us some more things in the shops. Also, the relic system, I'm not a real big fan of, because Raid is already a complex game for people to try to figure out, and there's a big learning curve. You're just making it a little more difficult for the player base that's coming in. Honestly, I think it's too much. I don't know. You guys can let me know in the comments down below, but I feel like that's just absolutely too much for this. That said, back to my original point, this is an absolute dog shit event. Honestly, if I wasn't going for the fusion, I wouldn't have even gone for this event. Like, I don't give a shit about these, to the point where I'm not even going to record a video for the shard pulls. And I know that my shard pull videos, first of all, are my best videos on the channel, because they're viewed the best, right? They get the best views. And I enjoy doing them because I do like getting the dopamine hit, and I'm sure you guys love seeing my reactions when I get something good or when I get something absolute trash. But this is an absolutely, again, new low for Plarium. Maybe they'll come out and they'll be like, hey, sorry, we didn't get back to you in time, but I did give them at least 24 hours, and I've asked them multiple times, will we get another event? I don't freaking see it. which is sad, because if I had known that from the start, I probably wouldn't have gone on for the fusion. Granted, again, I still have time. Maybe I just won't go, because I'm only in, what, 15 shards? Who knows? Maybe I won't, but again, getting the fusions is what pretty much gets me a new guaranteed legendary champion. So I don't know. The catch 'em all mentality is there, and he is pretty good, right? My overall assessment of him was pretty harsh. But again, this event, absolute dog trash. I hate it. Plarium, get your shit together. I don't like making these rant videos, but you just make it too easy for me to just come in and just say what I'm saying, because it's just so bad. That said, you guys let me know in the comments down below, where do you stand on this? What do you feel? I mean, are they doing it right? Are they not doing it right? Is it just a slap across our face? If you have some time, swing by on Sunday, 2 p.m. EST for the Knights of Plarium podcast, where we talk everything Raid Shadow Legends. We talk about all of this crap, and you definitely know we're going to be getting some more input on this. And as always, guys, much love, much appreciation. Be safe, be well, be good to each other, and I'll catch you guys next time.